We are buckled in for News Extra. Next, 43 degrees at KNEB with sunshine. Brought to you by First State Bank. Here is Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Den, and good morning, everyone. And our guests today are Laurie Morgheim and Jeri Goodman from First National Bank. We're going to talk about something called a NESTFest that they're going to have this Saturday over at the bank at Frank Park from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So, Laurie, NESTFest is kind of serious stuff and fun stuff. So let's maybe kind of talk about the serious stuff, and then we can talk about what kids can do while they're there, okay? So what's NESTFest all about?
NESTFest is a way to educate families and parents about saving for their kids for college. NEST stands for Nebraska Educational Savings Trust. What that is, it's a 529 college savings plan, which each state has one of those plans, and they all work a little bit differently, but Nebraska's is actually really cool. It does have a great tax advantage for you. You can be eligible up to $5,000 for a tax break. There's no minimum to put in for your contribution to get started, and as you go along, has a really high maximum. You can save up to $360,000 per child in this plan, and we're trying to get the word out because a lot of families don't know this is available.
Yeah, a lot of families don't think about it until it's a little late, like maybe junior high and college, and you probably should be starting to think about it right away in elementary school or even before that, right? Start putting money away, and that way maybe you don't get all of the savings for college in there, but at least you've made a start on how much college costs, right?
That's exactly right. This plan is administered by the Nebraska State Treasury, but the bank, First National Bank of Omaha, is the program manager. So you can come to us with questions. We can help you get it set up. You can do it online. It's really user-friendly. You can go on to nest529direct.com and read about it and learn about it and even get it set up.
All right. So the whole idea here is to bring your kids. The kids will have fun, and then the folks at the bank will kind of tell you about how to get involved with this program. And there's various accounts you can do. You can do a little more aggressive account. You can do a more conservative account. It just all depends on what you want to do.
That's exactly right. We can help you determine what might be best for you. If you want to stop in, or you can call. There's also a toll-free number, and plus just reading about it online.
Yeah, I can tell you from personal experience, it's a good way to at least save for part of your kids' education. As much as college education is anymore, maybe you can't get it all done with this, but at least you can get part of it done through NESTFest. So while the kids are, the parents are learning about this, Jeri, the kids get a chance to have a little fun over at Frank Park while the parents are learning about college education, right?
They do. We've got all kinds of games. It's going to be like a carnival kind of an atmosphere. We have a couple of inflatables, an obstacle course for them to try out, and for the smaller kids, we have the inflatable kitty caterpillar that they can play in. We have all kinds of carnival games, and there will be prizes that they can win. We also will have a booth where they can dress up in all kinds of different things and have their pictures taken, and they'll get their pictures that same day right there at the carnival. There will be entertainment all day long. We have a lady coming who is a storyteller. Her name's Beth Epley, and she'll sing songs and tell stories and keep the kids entertained. We also have Doc the Clown coming, and a magician. They'll keep them entertained all day long. We'll have a petting zoo right there at Frank Park where the kids can come and see a llama and a goat, and I'm not sure what other kinds of little animals, a small pony that the kids can play with. Just all kinds of things for them to do. We are also having a coloring contest. We sent out coloring sheets to the schools, the elementary schools in Scottsbluff and Gering. and they can color their sheet and they can bring that into the bank. They need to bring it in by Friday at 5 p.m. to First National Bank, and then they'll get their name in a drawing for a brand new bicycle, and we'll draw for that on Saturday morning as well. So all kinds of things for them to do.
Wow, they got lots of things they can do, and they can win a free bike. Anytime you can win a free bicycle,
Right? Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a pretty good deal, huh?
Yeah, and it's
Kind of
for-
incentive to get that drawing in.
That's right. Get your picture colored and get it back to the bank to us so that you can get your name in the drawing for that free bicycle. We'll also have Miss Nebraska, Mariah Cook, will be there to sign autographs and visit with the kids. So we're looking forward to that too. And all kinds of free food, ice cream, drinks. So
Maybe some hot chocolate.
maybe some hot chocolate, depending on
apple cider,
how
depending
it is
on what
Saturday.
the weather's like.
That's right.
Actually, it's not supposed to be bad. It's really, if you think about it, 55 degrees in the winter. If you was 55 degrees in the wintertime,
right.
you'd be out playing golf,
That's right.
right?
That's right. Yeah.
Right? So
I think the weather won't be too much of a problem for us. So.
yeah, I think you'll be fine. So, there's a bonus if you open up an account prior to a certain date. Am I right, Laurie?
That's right. If you get your new account set up before November 13th, you will receive a $50 bonus into that plan. So that's a great deal.
Yeah. So folks can come into the bank if they want, and anytime, not just this Saturday, but anytime, and kind of learn about it, right?
Exactly.
Who do they just walk in? Do they and just ask for you, or how do they do this?
They can visit with a personal banker. They can visit with myself. We have materials available if they just want to take stuff along to read up on it. But yeah, there are several of us there who can help them out.
Yeah. All right. So kind of be thinking about this a little bit, especially if you have a young one and you're going, well, I've looked at how much college costs and I don't know about that. You're going to need scholarships and all that. And yeah, you probably will. Scholarships, loans, grants, things like that. But you also kind of need to save yourself, because the big thing, I think, for kids that come out of college is not to have a huge debt that they're looking at to pay for those college loans, because they already are facing a difficult enough situation when they come out of college that if they don't have that huge debt with the loans, that helps immensely, doesn't it?
The best thing you can do for your child or your grandchild or anyone in your family is plan ahead, start early, get to saving now for their college.
All right. So this is 11 to 2 this coming Saturday over at Frank Park, and it's easy to find Frank Park right down there on Broadway. And so get on over there, and the folks here at First National Bank will help you out with the college savings plan, and your kids can have some fun, and it should be a good time on Saturday. All right. Thanks. Appreciate it, Laurie. Appreciate it, Jeri, very much.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Kevin.